Thanks for tuning in to PSC Sports Talk. This is Max the Man. Tonight we're going to take a look at Jorge Posada and see if he is Hall of Fame worthy or not. Right after the intro. The Baseball Hall of Fame is an institution that honors the best and most impactful players in Major League Baseball. It recognizes those who have demonstrated exceptional skill, sportsmanship, and contributed significantly to the game. One player often discussed in Hall of Fame conversations is Jorge Posada. Posada, who spent his entire Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees, is a figure of considerable debate when it comes to the Hall of Fame worthiness. This video will provide an analytical perspective on whether Jorge Posada's career achievements and contributions justify his induction into the Hall of Fame. I will cover his career statistics, his intangible contributions, and how he compares with other Hall of Famers and modern players playing the catcher position. Jorge Posada was a critical part of the Yankees dynasty, during which they had a three-peat, a pivotal reason why you can call the Yankees teams from the late 90s a dynasty. Along with homegrown talent Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, and Mariano Rivera, these four guys only played for the Yankees, led by manager Joe Torre and bench coach Don Zimmer. They were the team to beat in the late 90s through the 2000s. During his career, he acquired 4 total World Series rings. His career spanned for 17 years from 1995 to 2011. Posada's primary position was catcher, one of the most demanding and important positions on the field, both physically and mentally. To begin this analysis, it will be crucial to examine Posada's career statistics and accolades. Over his career, Posada compiled a .273 batting average with 275 home runs and 1,065 RBIs. His on-base percentage was .374, and his slugging percentage was .474, bringing his OPS to .848. Posada retired with 42.8 WAR, according to Baseball Reference. These numbers place him among the upper echelon of offensive catchers. In addition to his raw statistics, Posada earned 5 All-Star selections and 5 Silver Slugger Awards. The Silver Slugger Award is awarded to the best offensive player at each position. A hallmark of Posada's career is his extensive postseason experience. He played 125 postseason games, hitting .248 with 11 home runs and 42 RBIs. Posada's teams won 4 World Series titles in 1998, 99, 2000, and again in 2009. Although his postseason statistics are not as stellar as regular season, his ability to contribute to winning teams in high-pressure situations is pivotal. Defensively, Posada was less dominant than his contemporaries. With a career fielding percentage of .992 and a caught stealing percent of only 28%, Posada was a solid but not exceptional catcher. His defensive WAR of -4.7 highlights weaknesses in his defensive impact. However, catching in over 1,500 games and maintaining a respectable level of defensive reliability add to his overall value. While statistics are critical in assessing a player's Hall of Fame worthiness, intangibles such as leadership, durability, and impact on the game also play significant roles. Posada was noted for his leadership both on and off the field. As a core member of the Yankees in the late 90s, his presence in the clubhouse and in the dugout was invaluable. He was often described as a mentor for younger players and a steady hand in a team filled with superstars. Durability is another one of Posada's hallmarks. Catching is an incredibly grueling position, and for Posada to have caught over 1,500 games speaks volumes about his endurance and resilience. Very few catchers manage to sustain such a long and productive career, making his contributions even more notable. To better understand Posada's Hall of Fame credentials, it is imperative to compare him to other catchers already inducted into Cooperstown. Yogi Berra, another Yankee legend, is always the benchmark for catchers. Berra's career included 3 MVP awards and 10 World Series championships, accompanied by a .285 batting average, 358 home runs, and 1,430 RBIs. Comparing Posada to Berra highlights the higher offensive peak and greater accolades Berra achieved despite Posada's solid contributions. Johnny Bench, often considered the greatest catcher of all time, compiled a .267 average with 389 home runs and 1,376 RBIs. Bench was also a 2-time MVP and a 14-time All-Star. His exceedingly high defensive rating and cultural impact on the game set a very high bar. Posada does fall short of Bench in almost all major statistical categories and accolades. Mike Piazza provides a modern comparison, often seen as the greatest offensive catcher, but criticized for his defense. Piazza ended with a .308 average, 427 home runs, and 1,335 RBIs. Although Piazza faced scrutiny regarding performance-enhancing drugs, his offensive output was undeniable. Posada's statistics, while impressive, do not match Piazza's prolific numbers, making his case comparatively weaker. But with the whole link to PEDs, should Piazza even be in the Hall of Fame? Good question. Considering modern catchers like Joe Mauer, Buster Posey, and Yadi Molina, Posada's place becomes clearer. Joe Mauer, with 3 batting titles, an MVP award, and excellent defensive metrics, played less than half of his career at catcher. Buster Posey, with similar accolades and impact on the field, has only 3 rings to Posada's 4 rings, which stymies his Hall of Fame case there. Yadier Molina, noted for his exceptional defense and game-calling ability, coupled with 2 World Series titles, may present a compelling case versus Posada. But folks, again, let's remember, Jorge Posada has more rings than anybody in that group. I don't think any of these guys should be in the Hall of Fame over Posada. Jorge Posada is a player whose effect on the field and in the clubhouse was considerable. His statistics place him among the best offensive catchers in the era, and his contributions to one of the best teams in Major League history cannot be overstated. While Posada's leadership, durability, and clutch gene offer significant value, his defensive shortcomings and lack of major individual awards arguably weaken his Hall of Fame candidacy. In conclusion, Jorge Posada's Hall of Fame worthiness is a complex question. His career achievements are notable, yet when compared to other existing Hall of Famers, Posada falls slightly short in both offensive and defensive metrics. However, the value he provided to one of the most successful baseball franchise eras cannot be denied, and renders an analysis incomplete without acknowledging his role in those successes. Thus, while Posada's induction into the Hall of Fame might remain contentious, his contributions to the game are indelible, ensuring he remains an influential figure in baseball history. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be a friend, tell a friend.